So I just ran into a guy that I know from my using days. Naturally, he was under the influence. On his way to do whatever he's got to do. And I wanted to talk about this for a minute because I can remember just as of 4 or 5 months ago, I'd get real uneasy and pretty much squirmish when I would see anybody I know from the streets in the drug and alcohol world. And then today, I sat there and had a conversation with him, trying to, show him through my actions and the way I look that there's a better life, and it's not that bad. It's really actually pretty good. And how it didn't bother me. Like today when I was talking to him, this fella, like I felt sorry for him. Because, it's a reflection of how I used to be. How I had myself convinced that that's how I wanted to do, and he's nodding out and rubbing his face, and I'm just shaking my head because of this disease of addiction. It's baffling and cunning. It's definitely powerful. But I tell you this to tell you that in the beginning, it's going to be really hard when you see people that you know that are still in the act of their addiction. But in time, the firmer grip you get on it, and I say firmer grip on it, but I look at everything for today, I have a grip on it. For right now, 6:30 a.m., I have a grip on it. But it gets easier to see them people. I'm not attracted to even the conversation. He engaged with me, so out of respect I just spoke, but I didn't talk about getting high. I didn't talk about drinking. When he would bring it up, I would reel it back to sobriety and how good I'm doing and how I like it. And I tell you that so that if you run into this situation, you can do that. Use that as a tool, because misery loves company. And if you don't hit them back with positive stuff and the positive lifestyle you're living, your brain, your mind can possibly drift into their insanity. And I just about a week ago, jumped into somebody's addiction, insanity, for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, however long it was. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This ain't what we do today, guy. Why are you jumping into his insanity? Why are you doing this? This isn't what we do. And I abruptly ended it. So you don't have to have a substance in you, chemical in you, a fluid in you, to still participate in the insanity of the disease. But if you stay aware, you stay present, you watch your words, you watch how you talk to yourself, that shit's pretty amazing, man. I love it. Naturally, there's regret that it took so long for it to stick. But as long as you wake up and try again and try again and try again, sooner or later it's going to stick if you put the work in. I'm not going to tell you how you got to do your sobriety, because to me, it's different for everybody. Not everybody's going to agree with me when I say that, but that's why we're unique individuals. So just know, cutting ties with your old ways, your old self, your old ways, it's a good thing. You're going to run into them. But as your circle changes, as your support system and your friend system gets bigger, you won't see them as much. I'm still on the bus because I got a couple of issues to finish up with to get my license back, and I'm doing it. But I like the bus because there's a lesson to learn every day when I get on it. If it's not patience, it's how to deal with, like today, how to deal with somebody that is still in their active using. So, get up. That's your first positive. Your first one of the day is you woke up. You're able to put your feet on the floor. Be grateful for that. Somebody didn't wake up. Build off of those two things right there. You woke up, you can put your feet on the ground. Have a good day. Get your ass up and do something positive.